Then Jesus said, "A man had 2 sons. The younger son said to his father, 'Father, give me the share of the property that will belong to me.' So his father divided the property between them. A few days later, the younger son took all that he had and traveled to a distant country, and there he squandered his property in dissolute living. After he had spent all that he had, a severe famine took place throughout the country, and he began to be in need. So he hired himself out to one of the citizens of that country, who sent him to his fields to feed pigs. He would gladly have had his fill with the pods that the pigs were eating, and no one gave him anything. Now, when he came to himself, he said, 'How many of my father's hired hands have bread enough and to spare, and here I am, dying of hunger?' I'll get up and I'll go to my father and I'll say to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I'm no longer worthy to be called your son. Treat me as one of your hired hands.' So he set out and went to his father. And while he was still far off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion. He ran to him and put his arms around him and kissed him. And his son said to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I'm no longer worthy to be called your son.' His father said to his slaves, 'Quickly, bring a robe, the best one. Put it on him. Put a ring on his finger, sandals on his feet. Get the fatted calf and kill it. Let us eat and celebrate. This son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.' And they began to celebrate. The elder son was in the fields. And when he came and approached the house, he heard music and dancing. And he called one of his slaves and asked what was going on. He replied, 'Your brother has come back, and your father has killed the fatted calf because he's got him back safe and sound.' And the elder son, he got angry. And he refused to go in. And the father came out and began to plead with him. And he answered his father, 'Listen, for all these years, I've been working like a slave for you, and I've never disobeyed your command. Yet you've never given me even a young goat that I might celebrate with my friends. But this son of yours comes back, who has devoured your property with prostitutes, and you kill the fatted calf for him.' And the father said, 'Son, you are always with me, and all that I have is yours. But we had to celebrate and rejoice because this brother of yours was dead and is alive again. He was lost and has been found.'